Your friendly neighborhood trashman Dumpster here once again, and you've just stumbled back into my creepy campsite. Join me as we venture through the digital backrooms, discovering the weirdest games the internet has to offer. Pull up a chair, warm your hands by the fire, and don't forget your bug spray. It might get a little glitchy. This is Dumpster Dives. Welcome back to the show. Today might fly by quickly because the games I picked out ended up being a little bit shorter than usual. We will start off with one of my favorite subgenres, UI horror, before we move over to exploring a spooky apartment. And then to finish off strong, we'll take a look at a super short game where we run away from a cryptid monster thing. As always, I'll be doing playthroughs of 3 different games, and then I'll give them a rating on the trash can scale. Our first game tonight is called Retro Rebirth, and was made by Omar Games as a submission to Shawcat's Game Jam over on itch. Step into a world where the past meets the future in Retro Rebirth. In this game, you'll uncover the workings of a retro PC running a modern operating system. As you delve into the folders of this ancient machine, you'll encounter, and then the font is all weird and says, "Let me out." Embark on a digital journey, navigating the depths of a retro PC's interface, unearthing files to unveil the mystery of its creation. Most importantly, and then the font is all weird again, and says, "Set things right." Okay, well, this one sets the stage pretty well with the description. If you've been watching the channel at all for the past few months, you'll know that I'm a big fan of games that involve simulated operating systems mixed in with horror. So let's see what this little entry has to offer. Run the tape, Stinky. Boot. Okay, we have a little simulated desktop. It looks like the background is showing through the screen a little bit, and it's not really cropped very well. To-do list: call the dentist, finish the quarterly report, schedule a meeting with the team, review project milestones, organize birthday party plans, renew gym membership, buy groceries, milk, bread, and eggs. Randomthoughts.txt: remember to water the plants on Thursdays. Check out the new cafe on Main Street. Research travel destinations for the summer. Birthdays to remember: Mom, 15th of January, Dad, 22nd of March, me, 24th of November 2017, Sally, 9th of September. So dude can't remember his own birthday. Oh, this simulated desktop is really bad. Alright, in the Alex folder, we don't know the username and password. This PC doesn't work. And drafts, we have a locked folder that we don't have a password for. And emails. Subject: time for a breather. Hey David, hope all is well on your end. I wanted to give you a quick update and share something on my mind. Lately, the long hours and relentless focus on work have really taken a toll on me. They're pushing for faster results and more detailed reports, and it's really starting to take its toll. The endless demands and constant scrutiny are exhausting. I'm feeling pretty burnt out and think it's time I take a step back to recharge. I am planning to take a few days off starting Friday. I needed to clear my head and get some rest. The subtle intricacies of Nix's behavior are becoming harder to track. You know as well as I do how crucial it is that we stay sharp, especially with the stakes involved. I trust you and the... It also looks like some of the email thing is kind of transparent, so some of the stuff is showing through the email screen. The access denied from 2 screens ago is still popped up. I think that was jack.txt? Nah, this one's jack.txt. Hey Jack, I hope this email finds you well. I wanted to share some intriguing developments regarding our latest endeavor. As you know, we've been pushing the boundaries of digital containment. The new computer chip experiment has yielded some unexpected and frankly fascinating results. Nyx has shown unprecedented levels of interaction within the system. It's as if it has developed its own awareness, weaving through the code with a purpose we're only beginning to understand. There's something almost eerie about the way it operates, subtle changes in the data, barely noticeable shifts in the system's behavior. It feels like this chip is more than just a vessel for our experiment. It's like a shadow, constantly shifting and adapting, leaving traces that hint at a deeper, more intricate design. I can't shake the feeling that we've uncovered something much larger than we initially anticipated. The text showing through blocks off part of this. Something yet veiled, making every interaction feel like we're treading on the edge of something profound. Let's discuss this further in our next meeting. There are some aspects I'd prefer to talk about in person. For now, keep an eye on the logs and let me know if you notice any anomalies. This could be the breakthrough we've been waiting for. Stay vigilant. Best, Alex. That's the one from David that we already read. And Sam. Subject, urgent departure. Hey Sam, I hope this email finds you well. I wanted to let you know about a sudden change in plans. Earlier today, something unexpected happened and I need to leave immediately. I can't go into details right now. Make sure not to look at any mirror and destroy them all. It's imperative that I address this situation as soon as possible. Please take over my responsibilities while I'm gone. I'll reach out as soon as I'm able to provide more information, Alex. Okay, so obviously that's spelling some shit, so it looks like M-E-E-T M-E. Meet me. Meet me. The little X does not work. Okay, it works if you click, like, off of it. We have a... See if meet me works here. Yep, that worked. Security footage. We have some binary on screen. It's probably going to be... I was going to say it's probably... Oh, we're bugging. We have some Morse code. Maybe Morse code. No, it's too fast for Morse code. Is the game bugged, or is this part of the game? And the game crashed. Not to be too harsh to the creator of this game, but that was pretty much lacking in every direction conceivable. Buggy, weirdly cropped, nothing of value really happening. I feel like the emails start to build a world and begin the first steps of telling a story, but then it just ends without any more information or closure. It felt like a demo of a demo or something, just a few doodles of ideas in software form, and definitely not something ready to be released in this form. Retro Rebirth gets one trash can. Hey Stinky, a teenage boy is getting ready to take his girlfriend to the prom. First, he goes to rent a tux, but there's a long line at the shop, and it takes forever. Next, he has to go get some flowers, so he heads over to the florist, and there's a huge line there. He waits forever, but eventually gets the flowers. Then he heads out to rent a limo. Unfortunately, there's a long line at the rental office, but he's patient and gets the job done. Finally, the day of the prom comes. The two are dancing happily, and his girlfriend is having a great time. When the song is over, she asks him to get her some punch, so he heads over to the punch table and gets some punch. Oh, that's it. There's no punchline. The next game we'll be looking at tonight is called Apartment 303, made by Mystic09 over on itch. A man was in a coma for 2 months. When he returned from the hospital, he found his apartment wasn't the same. He knew something was wrong. Strange noises filled the air, knocking on doors, distant screams, and women speaking in incomprehensible words. Desperate to escape, he found the front door locked. Any attempt to leave through the other doors only brought him back to the same apartment, now filled with new mysteries to uncover. Alright, sounds kind of frustrating. Let's see what's going on in this haunted apartment. Stinky, hit it. Alright, this is apartment 303. We just have a play button and a quit button. Press E to open and close the door. Some lady screaming. Okay. I was gonna say, for an apartment, this has a lot of rooms. And for an apartment, this has a lot of look sensitivity. Oh, we got a key. Maybe it'll work on one of the doors. There's a door inside of a door. And now there are more doors. We got somebody knocking. We got a note and a chest. The chest wants a code. It is 3 o'clock. How do we check this note? We were not told about controls. Tab doesn't work. Escape just shows us the menu. Key bindings. Inventory is I. The note says, I don't listen, I don't talk, but I see and count a lot. Oh my god, it's a clock, and it's 3 o'clock, so the code is 3. The code is not 3. I don't listen, I don't talk, but I see and I count a lot. We got a strange kitchen. It's 4 o'clock in this room, so we have a 4 and a 3. Maybe 4 plus 3? Ah. Now we got a living room key. Where is the living room? A spooky gray face has popped up. Oh my god, I'm shaking and crying. We got an unknown key. Not to trash this too much so early on, but this is why people don't like horror games anymore, because you can't just rely on stupid ass jump scares like that. Like, it's not very creative. Oh my god, we're back in the same apartment. And someone is calling us. Hello?
Ah, hello? Is Kyle here?
He asked for Kyle. Kyle? Kyle. There is a spooky room with a red light. And the crying baby. Okay. There's a phone, but it is not ringing. Some mechanical sounds. There's a headless lady. I think she's missing a foot too, unless her foot's just clipped through the bathtub.
It was your fault.
Sorry, I didn't mean for it to be my fault. Damn. Oh my god, a baby mask has screamed in my face. I picked some real winners this week, didn't I? Okay, there's a 2. And there's a 3. Picked up 2 batteries. Two, three, 4. And there's an old dude crying somewhere. I'm coming, buddy. You okay? You received a new note. Pay close attention to the walls. Thank you. Maybe I will notice numbers painted on the walls in bright red. Nothing in this dude's dresser. Okay. So we have 2, 3, 4. So maybe 9 if you add them all up. And we got a key. And we go through the door again. All of the scary sound effects are playing at the same time. I didn't realize we were actually still going. We collected some photos. The sound effects are definitely not annoying. Collected another photo. We got 2 batteries. And a note that reads, photos unlock truth, find them, solve puzzle. So we have a photo that says, speeding, danger, lives altered, tragedy unfolds. A photo that says, crash, shattered glass, lives changed forever. And a photo that says, hospital, sanctuary, healing hands, hope whispers. Okie dokie. We picked up something. I was just kind of smashing E and it picked something up. Press E to put out the photos. Excusez-moi. wasn't working, so maybe we have to collect one more photo. Yes. We collected one more photo that says headlines scream truth revealed, community reacts. You have got the front door key. It's all my fault. I killed my family. I shouldn't have driven so fast. I can't get them out of my mind. Please. Oh, too fast. Final beacon illuminates the journey's end. Thanks for playing. That's the end? Okay. Well, yeah, the description said there were strange notes, knocking on doors, distant screams and all that, which definitely was part of the game. I guess the whole scary part of the game was supposed to be the sound effects and the little faces that would pop up and try to jump scare you. I think in the end, it didn't end up being very spooky at all, and really just seemed more goofy than anything. As I'm writing down my thoughts, I decided to take a look at the comments on the itch page, and other than the usual suspects spamming their YouTube channels down there, it seems like everyone thought the game was really good. So maybe I'm just a boomer and I don't get the new culture of the youth or something. I'm really just not sure what the target audience is for the types of games I play on the channel. I always assumed it was the same audience that general gaming is made for, which is usually everyone from kids to adults. And aside from the fact that horror has largely been massacred by the likes of Roblox and furries, I figured most of these games would be suitable for me as a non-12-year-old, but yeah, what do I know? Anyways, apartment 303 gets one trash can. And now on to our last game of the evening, Hangnail. This one was made by Enigmality over on itch. I guess itch is the theme of the night tonight, since Steam has been kind of lacking lately. Once it starts to chase you, find your way back to your cabin. For the best experience, play on our Windows build. Hangnail is currently a work in progress. We will have a roadmap coming soon. Alright, so at the very least they let us know in advance that this is basically a demo. They call it a work in progress, and they'll be adding a roadmap, which I guess is a good thing since they're being honest. So, with that in mind, let's jump in and see what this prototype looks like in its early stages. On a warm summer night, you wake up to a strange noise in the distance. You grab your flashlight, F key, and take a look outside. I'm gonna run directly at this guy. Hey, buddy. He's chasing me. This is the same model from, at least the head, from a game called 2000 Navidson Lane that I played on the channel a while back. I think we're just meant to like run through the woods from this motherfucker. I mean guy. This is a family show, I'm sorry. Run away. If he's as slow as he was when he was walking towards me, then this will be easy as hell. Running in a straight line. That's a sinkhole. Don't fall in the sinkhole. This is a cabin. Is this the same cabin? You find the cabin and take shelter for the night. You win for now. Was that the game? That was the game. Okay. Let's see what happens if he kills us. Just for funsies. That was too easy. Hello. He doesn't even work properly. He stops chasing you once you get far enough away from him. You can actually chase me now? I mean, he's kind of spooky, I guess. Some decent exercise. Oh, so we ran out of our cabin, and then the cabin disappeared, and then we have to find the cabin again. Okay, you can kill me. A game by Philip and Justine. Thank you, Philip and Justine. Thank you for your service. Yeah, very prototypey. Go outside, cabin disappears, run from spooky man, go back in cabin. I don't have any background info on the devs here, so I don't know if this game is like them learning some basic game design stuff and that they're thinking of adding on more features as a roadmap as they kind of continue to learn new techniques as they go along, or what. But like I said in the playthrough, I'm almost positive the monster model is something I've seen in another game too, which is fine, but it always leaves a bad taste in my mouth to see the same monster used in different games. It sort of ruins the other game retroactively, if that makes sense. I tend to think that if the entire point of your game is to showcase some spooky monster, then the spooky monster shouldn't be able to be found in a 3D asset library somewhere. But at the end of the day, the game does appear to be a learning experience for the developers, so it's not really that big of a deal. And the game is free, so it doesn't really matter. So hangnail, although it has a cool name, isn't quite there yet, to say the least, and gets 1 trash can. Alright, that brings us to the end of the episode. All 3 of our games got a single trash can tonight. I think this might be the episode that had the lowest ratings so far. If you've made it to the end, thanks for sticking around, and I hope you enjoyed the games and my bad commentary. Let me know in the comment section if there are any short horror games or weird experimental games you'd like to see on the show, or in normal playthrough videos, and I'd be happy to take a look. I've linked all the games that I played in the description if you want to check them out on your own. And we'll see you again next time, or we'll see you back on the channel in a normal video.